Tempa in your wall. All right, she's here. Welcome. It's Take Your Shot, your truly Junior K. This is where we have real fun. We drink responsibly. We play drinking games. We conduct interviews with some of your favorite stars coming to you from Olympus. All right, we in Couva, Atlantic Plaza. Check out Olympus if you want affordable food, affordable drinks, great customer service, secure parking, everything in one spot is happening right at Olympus. Mad love reaching out to K Squared Fashions. You'll need to check them out. Watch now, there's a branch everywhere. You can check them out. Gulf City, Princestown, Eastgate, Brentwood. You know what I mean? Follow them on every social media platform. K Squared, thank you so much for the outfit. Tempa joins me inside this episode.
What you like?
And let me let all you know, if you're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, you're making up, you're breaking up, you're simply celebrating life and you want to drink, please ensure a couple things. One, drink responsibly.
Right.
Two, if you're driving, you shouldn't be drinking, right? And designate, don't drink and drive. Tempa, was he seen?
I cool, can't complain at all.
Good vibes, good vibes.
Yes, man,
good
you don't
vibes,
know.
you know
Yes,
what I mean?
man.
Before the show, before we started filming, we were just kind of catching up on the fact that we met somewhat last year at Unival. That would have been University Carnival, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it was nice.
Great performance. That was actually the first time I ever saw you live on stage. When on stage on the truck.
Yeah, it was a nice vibe though. A nice carnival vibe.
For those of you that probably never witnessed a performance from Tempa. Tempa is one of the most natural performers you could ever meet. Tempa would come on the scene, where's he scene, whatever, and it's proper vibe. So, what have you been up to since then?
I mean, I've been working on some music. Well, as you guys should know, I recently won an award.
Congratulations.
Best New Artist of 2023, I've been doing a lot. I've been doing some networking, trying to get some collabs from outside, to boost my career a little more.
Right. No, I mean, you start off sprinting,
For real.
because you're what, 22?
22.
22 going on 23 somewhere there?
Yeah. 22 it started.
Good vibes. So congratulations on everything you achieved.
I appreciate that.
Thus far, right? I mean, you summed up an amazing fan base. You have loyal fans.
Especially the youths. Yes, man.
What would you say are some of the traits or the things that actually led to your success so rapidly?
I would say staying dedicated.
Right.
And I was just to keep working on my craft. So I actually started off rapping.
Right.
So
I didn't know that.
I started off rapping and I was also in the choir in church. So that is what really pushed the vibe.
What church?
I grew up in church.
Tempa was in church.
I mean, looks are deceiving, but I grew up in church. And since that, I started rapping. Then I started doing my little freestyles in school. Everybody saying, nah, Tempa, you had to be serious about this. And that's when I took it serious. I started to freestyle on Zest Rhythms.
Right.
And that is where I started being an MC. And after MC, I transitioned into an artist. And here we are.
Wow. Yeah. So what was it the moment that you decided, hey, I'm going to take this real serious? You're freestyling, you catch up apps.
Honestly, I would say I was looking up to other artists like Trinidad Killer. It's had other artists doing their things, such as Young Brother. Everybody was doing the thing. So I see the vibe and I was like, yo, I could do something like this too, you know what I mean? I just jump in the vibes and I mean, everybody like the vibes as well. They like Tempa energy. So yeah, man, good vibe.
So we can comfortably say you have below your belt at least 2 years where you would consider yourself to be a full-fledged professional artist.
2 years.
Tell us about that 2-year period. From traveling to events, to the bookings, to the fans.
It was kind of tough because it was like bookings after bookings after bookings. I was like extremely tired. I had to stock up on my vitamins. That kind of way. My throat might be sore after I came from an event. I mean, it was tough, but it was worth it. And I'm still working towards greatness at the moment.
And I appreciate your humility. And what I understand is that you understand the fact that anything God gave, He could take it back.
For sure,
right?
for sure.
So I was reading an article about you actually this morning, and you actually said that in an interview. So these are the things that help keep you grounded, and I guess you have a good management team and that kind of thing behind you. So
also family as well. My supporters from back home. Yeah, my family from back home, they support me fully. The whole of Diego Martin, fully Tempa.
West Side.
Yeah, man, for sure.
And you're down in Central.
Yeah.
You're close to South today, right? When we come down in South,
I'm a supporter, I'm a people in South too.
Yeah.
I feel like my people in South might fight the West Side, you know, because, yeah.
Good thing about South is real vibes. Everything
Real
is,
love,
is,
real
is,
love.
is real. I mean, we at Olympus, you're probably hearing the blender in the background, somebody making a little cocktail,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
chit-chatting in the background. They
Yeah, I
having
mean,
a late
I
lunch.
like me a few times. I performed here a
You
few
performed
times.
there, yes.
Actually went viral here already. It had this girl. I was like, fix your face.
This is where that
It's
happened.
here that took place,
Tell
right
us
here.
about that story. As a matter of fact, I want the editor to probably insert that clip in the episode because you were performing and a chick
Yeah.
was kind of just
Yeah, she just
standing
like,
this.
you know, she probably,
Yeah.
it's probably the first time she see man, you know, it has certain people that don't side with my sexuality then.
Right.
So it could have been that, but I mean, at the time I was under the alcohol, so it kind of slipped out now. Actually didn't mean it, but it's just within the vibes and the
Yeah.
alcohol now.
Yeah. So Tempa, what I like about you is the fact that you are 300, actually 500% you. This
Right.
is who you are. This is what you like.
Right.
This is your preference. Love me, hate me, I don't care. I'm gonna be me, right? So when it comes to your sexual preference, how challenging has it been to be so open, honest, and public about it as an artist slash entertainer when the hype and the popularity and the energy and everything came? Because I mean, there would have been a point where everybody know Tempa, everybody talking about Tempa, everybody want to book Tempa. Like how you dealt with that? Let me take a little something before now.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah?
Yes, man.
Take your shot, K and Tempa. Right.
Honestly, everybody like my vibes because,
Right.
you know, I real,
Yeah.
you know, as a person, I just go straight to the point one
Yeah.
time. I mean, I didn't have any challenges due to sexuality or anything because when I now started, a lot of people thought I was a male. So when they find out that I was a female afterwards, that's what actually saying, nah. That make them say, nah, we love Tempa, because they were shocked that
Yeah.
a female could actually bring forth this kind of work now. So I didn't really study if people was actually, you know, discriminating. I didn't study people who was discriminating. I doing me,
Yeah.
and a lot of people love me, and I don't let my sexuality come between whatever going on with my music.
Yeah.
My talent is way past my sexuality then, I would say that.
Right. And in terms of your talent, your tunes, your lyrics, are you involved or engaged in the writing process of some, most, any at all?
Yeah. I'm a writer. I'm a
Right.
writer. I write my stuff. I also have a co-writer who's always there. His name is Genius. That's his alias. I wouldn't say his real name, but
Yeah.
I just call him the Genius.
Yeah.
But that's the person I actually start off with. As I said,
So it
I
would have been
started off-
Scammer, Genius, and you.
Right.
That was the team.
Yes. As I said, I started off rapping.
Right.
And Genius, he was the person that actually say, yo, Tempa, that's unique.
Yeah.
He always used to say, Tempa, use my walking $1 million.
Wow.
And that was my motivation
So it was
all the
manifested.
time. Yeah. It's like, Tempa,
Right.
use my walking $1 million.
Yeah.
And that's what keep pushing me to do better now.
Yeah.
I just want to better my craft and, you know, be something big in Trinidad because I am the first, how to put it, homosexual that has been mainstream for a while now.
Yeah.
So, and that's the first time that ever happened in Trinidad and Tobago.
So
Yeah.
so let's fast track a bit. So 2 years ago, when the hype and the attention kicked off, how you felt? Well, let's rewind rather. How you felt listening to your songs on every radio station, every major DJ, every party? Tell us about that feeling. Describe that
Honestly,
experience.
I was surprised. I was shocked.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think that the nation would have accepted me.
Right.
You know, so I was kind of shocked. I didn't think they would accept me so soon, so easily, and I'm really thankful for that. I am grateful for all the opportunities and all the doors that has been opened for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was so shocked.
You know what? I think this is just me. This is just Junior K's thought. You see your charisma, like Tempa is Tempa.
Yeah, for real.
In an interview, during a performance off the stage,
For real.
Tempa is Tempa. I mean,
Correct.
this is the cool person
Correct.
you could drink with, you could laugh with, you could have fun with. She's gonna
Yeah.
go on
I
stage.
mean, as I young, I'm now gonna turn 23 on the
Right.
2nd of March. So yeah, I open to learning a lot of new stuff.
Right.
I ready to learn new stuff at the
Uh-huh.
moment.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm thankful for all the people that has been by my side supporting.
Yeah.
You know, it may have a lot of negative comments.
Yeah.
But we can't let the negative comments get the best of us.
People don't stone down green mango.
Correct.
You know, so I mean, you keep doing doing your thing, having yourself a good time.
I love the vibe as well too, man. I love to just make my people happy.
Right.
Even if they're not supporting,
Yeah.
I want to show it to the rest of the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's when you show the rest of the world is when your own people gonna appreciate, you know. Yeah. So since
call
I
that
win
the
the
boomerang
award,
effect.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when I win the award, I was like, to be honest, when I went to America, so there's this brochure they have with all the pictures of all the artists that are nominated. All the nominees were in a brochure.
Right.
And when I look into the brochure, my picture is not there, bro. My picture was not there, bro. The night I was to win the award, I look into the brochure, my picture is not there. I was truly disappointed. And from the time I pulled down my seat in King's Theatre, they were like, yo, the winner of this category is Tempa. Yo, I feel so happy. I was shocked. I didn't know how to think at the time, but I represented my country all the time. Yeah, man.
So you need to understand the power that lies within and the
Correct.
level of influence that you have, right? Because being 23 years, achieving so much,
True.
you're trending.
Also, a lot of young upcoming artists
Right.
look up to me. They message me and they're like, yo, Tempa, we're not getting the forward that we're looking for. Nobody not acknowledging us. A lot of young artists, a lot of young artists come crying to me like, yo, I keep trying and not getting through. And I was at the same point. I was in the same situation at first.
Really?
I was trying.
Tell us about
I
that
was
story.
doing this for 3 years.
For the average young Tommy or Rebecca or Josanne
I feel it.
or Stefan,
I've been doing this
21
for like
years now.
I've been doing this for like 3 years before I was acknowledged by the
Right.
public. I've been doing this for 3 years, practicing. And practice don't make you perfect. Practice makes you permanent.
Wow.
You understand? Once you practice,
that.
you will be permanent. You
I
feel
love
me?
that. I love that.
So I just keep on practicing.
So consistency is the key.
Yeah. I just keep on practicing. Even if I feel like I'm not getting through, I'm still do it.
So what was the magnet that kept you going? I mean, you would have
Honestly,
been rejected,
at
right?
the start, I didn't believe in myself.
Right.
And when I started to show my talent, a lot of people around me, they were like, yo, Tempa, you playing with your talent. I was just doing this for fun. The music and the MC and I'm going party and take, die where you like. It was just for fun. And afterwards, I realized people actually respect me and people say, yo, she doing she thing. I was like, yeah, I doing my thing. So they can't stop me now. I just doing my thing because I know it have further to go.
Right.
And I can't waste the talent that God gave me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you're very focused. You're
I
very
am.
consistent.
I
You're
am.
very disciplined.
I am.
All right.
I mean, I have a little timings when I might be
You
a
might fall
little
off.
reckless.
Right.
But that's Tempa, and that's how I get my name. I am Tempa.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know how I got my name.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's get sensitive here. I think we need
Our next shot,
a little shot here. And
I mean, we're not perfect,
I
but
have an idea where this clip
I
going,
got
right?
my name due to, a dispute, an altercation took place between me and another female.
Right.
And it got kind of,
Yeah.
nasty. The law had was to step in.
Right.
And that's when I say, Tempa, all this talent you have, it make no sense. You're just angry.
No temper.
You can't just be angry at the world.
And I need my cameraman to focus here too. I need Ropa and Kester to focus here too because I'm going to go into a particular space or particular discussion. And the reason I'm going to go here is because I did my research and it was public information.
Right.
Now, if at any point you prefer that this be eliminated from the episode, we will.
Okay,
So
cool.
I understand that part of you that a lot of people may not be aware of is the fact that you growing up All right. You were assaulted slash abused
Right,
sexually
right,
at age 13,
right.
which led to or contributed in some way, form, or fashion to the person you are now,
It's true.
your lifestyle,
Yeah.
right? And that, in addition to other things, led you to having a particular temperament. You had little anger vibes, anger issues.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. A lot of youths as well
Right.
were sexually assaulted, like myself. I was sexually assaulted at a very young age.
And she don't feel it's just so she sought counseling.
Correct.
She did
I did.
what society would say we
I
need
did.
to do, but it just didn't
I
work.
did, but that I will say that made me a better person. That made me who I am today.
Right.
I would say that because if that didn't happen, I don't think I would have been in this situation right now.
Yeah.
And
So,
to
so let me
all-
ask you this then. How you overcame that challenge, that psychological
I wouldn't say I
catastrophe?
overcame it. It's still
Right.
there.
Right.
We forgive, but we can't forget. It's still there, but I have to do better in order for me to grow. I can't just sit down and study this
Hold on.
and yeah, I can't hold on to it. So I had to do better in order for me to grow. You understand? Yeah.
Wow.
And that's it. And to all the females out here, if you were ever sexually assaulted, you can't hold on to it. You have to make better of yourself, and try to push. God is good. Just because of my sexuality doesn't mean that I'm not connected to God. Yeah.
Take your shot. We are back here, Shuli Junior K. Tempa vibes. We are at Olympus. You all need to check out Olympus. Big up to my production crew, Kester Rule, and of course, Roper K Squared Fashions. You all need to check them out. Gulf City Mall. Right? Big up that's people and then Easy Dev and the crew.
Seen that.
You all need to check out the crew in Eastgate, Princestown. Find them on every social
Nationwide.
media platform. K Squared Fashions. Hey, I need to hook you up with K Squared.
I feel so way.
Yeah, K Squared.
I like them little fancy shirt and them tight
Yeah,
pants
and
and things. Nah, I like them thing, I like them thing,
Right, so I'll look you up. I'll look you up. Once you're serious,
Yeah,
K
man.
Square, they're gonna outfit Tempa. Right? So we are back. Game number 3. What's the score? She leading, we draw what? 1-1?
Draw still?
Yeah. So she won one game, I won another. Right? So the final game, we bring it to a singing. I'm gonna sing a piece of a song. I am not a singer. All you know that by now. Can't sing. Right? But I'll try for the purpose of this show.
Right.
You have to figure out the song, sing a piece of the song, identify the artist. Once you do so successfully, well, you sing it.
I should take a shot before or after.
You sure?
You want to take the shot too?
No, I don't. I good. I real good.
I take my shot.
I real. Tempa, there's bat boy. Wow.
Punching with us batter now.
So we ready, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna sing a piece. Forget my melodies. I am
Yeah,
not
yeah,
trying to
man.
be a singer.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
After
You're
this,
not
you might
perfect.
want to do a little collab with Kane. Watch yourself.
Let me see what
Right.
you out there.
So, number 1. She feels she too nice.
We don't link with man, we don't drive. Come down from there, baby. Come down from there. Trinidad killer. Take my stupid advice. That shot you take it not nice.
All right. Look the rest. Look the rest of the shot. We on here. All right. You have to press your code. Right. Whew. Like
I recording here again behind the scenes here. God!
behind the scenes for this show. There's no traditional TV all here. Okay. Song number 2. We do beat gal.
We don't beat
But
girl,
we-
but we beat drum bad. We beat drum bad. We don't beat girl, but we beat drum bad. I mean, I never really listened to the song, but I hear it trending on the media. What they sing that one?
Let me pour my.
I never really listened to it. Yeah,
Never
pour your thing, man.
um,
Now we don't beat girl for real, eh? Stop the violence against women, eh? We don't beat girl for real, eh? See what we beating here.
Take your shot.
You
Yes.
got that shot you want to take here now, eh? Because it's a music head and nowhere else songs, you know. You good?
Yeah. No, they're serious. You're all serious. Okay, song number 3. Dreams. Dog. Dreams. Dog. Chasing.
Dog dreams, dog chasing. Hello.
Tempa, if you don't know it, take
Yes,
your
so
shot.
give me back again. Give me back again.
Dreams. Dog. Dreams.
Oh,
Dog.
dreams, dog. Chasing my dreams, dog. That had to be Swanee, right? Nah, you can't catch me, it's Swanee. Tell me.
Can you pour my drink now, please? Hold on. Could I pass? Could I pass? Could I pass?
Oh,
Can I
gosh.
pass? I can't?
Oh, gosh. Nah, no more music. I know my music. Trust me. I actually went to school with Prince Swanee, you know. And Cayman. And Zebby. Yeah. So I know how you're coming here. Good, this room, my brain clicking.
All right.
What's your for me?
She say she want a big bang
She said she want a big
belly.
So she want a big bang belly? She said she want a big bang belly?
Tempa, pour your drink if you don't know it, please. At this point, pour your
She
drink
want a
if you
big
don't
bang
know it.
belly?
Tempa, you have 3 seconds.
No, she said she want a big bang belly. You sing it kind of weird too.
Time up, Tempa. Time up. Pour your
Which
drink.
one
please.
is that?
She has said she wants a big bang belly.
Nah. That is not the lyrics for that. That is
That
not
is
the
how it
lyrics
is.
for that.
That
That
is
is
how
not.
it is.
No,
That is
no,
how
no.
it is. That is how it
That
is.
is not the
I
lyrics for
did
that.
give
She
you all
has
that
to she
is-
want a regangale.
Dexter Daps.
She has to she
Call
want a
me,
regangale.
Yeah.
Big
Come
bang
on.
belly.
Come on. Whew. What's the score?
You're drinking too much. That's why you're doing mother.
No, but I
You're
did say
drinking too much.
Tempa, I am not a singer. That's what you and Nishad and Pretty and Saki and them just do. You ready?
Yeah, man.
So call out the bridal
That's
party.
call out the what?
Yeah, but you have one more listen.
Yeah.
So call out the bridal.
That's how I know that one, eh? So call out the bridal party. We gonna make all the residents happy. Bartender make it snappy. Put the good in for the king like Poppy. And it is like, oh. I know that one. Ding dong boy. The same man who tried to whine on me, you know? You feel like you can't make out your song on them?
Whoa! That's it. That's it. That's it. Tempa.
This the last one?
That was it. That was it. That was it. You win. You win the game.
That one, I know my music.
You win the show. Congratulations.
I know my music.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man, respect.
Right?
I still want to take another shot with you, though.
How much more time do you have approximately? Somebody
I
let me know,
still want to
please.
take a shot with you, though.
We over the time? Yeah, that's
So,
a good
let me
sign.
ask a question.
So you interviewing me now?
Let me
so you
ask
get
a
me
question.
high on my show,
But
right?
these songs that you have here, not one of them is one of Tempa's songs.
Tempa, I could never sing one of yours. You would beat me bad. Why would I come here and sing one of your songs?
No,
Never.
but the other artists that you're interviewing.
I would put some of Tempa songs when I interview Nishad and
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But
okay.
whoa, wow.
Wow.
Designate, don't drink.
Cheers to the new year. More life, more money,
Yeah.
more
Success.
life and prosperity to
Yeah.
everybody that watching this. And
Yeah.
shouts to all my day one supporters.
Yeah. Cheers.
Love.
Tempa, thank you so much for being guest number. I can't even remember right now, but
I can tell.
You are amazing. I appreciate your humility. I respect your talent. I look forward to so many more offerings
For
from
real,
you.
for real.
You were very honest. I think you definitely inspired a lot of people
For
who
real.
went through a lot of sexual trauma.
True,
right?
true,
And
true.
you know, you're doing your thing.
I mean, the world isn't over. It's have a lot of things to achieve out here. We
So,
just,
here what I
need to
want.
stay on the grind.
The rest of the show is yours. I want some past, current, and future hits. And you just a cappella. Till we done.
Past, current, future.
Yeah.
Past hits.
The cameras are yours. I just in the corner here.
Past hit.
Yeah.
We already know.
Right, tell me.
Tempa in the center. And when I reach in the shots, still remember.
Yeah.
Tempa in here.
Yeah.
And when I reach in the shots, still
I
remember.
know.
Feel the heat. Don't back. You up in the... That's
Give me our next
past.
one.
That's past.
Right.
Our next one from the past.
Next one from the past.
On my knees and I'm begging, and I really wanna touch you. Spread your legs out, baby. Why every time we had a fight here, your friends tell you about me, so you're frightened.
Yeah.
Is that one thing from the past?
One more.
Saki say go deep in your pumpkin vine. I wanna go deep in your pumpkin vine.
That the past.
That the past,
Come on.
current hits.
Yeah.
I ain't sure if it's a hit right now, but I have a song with Skinny
It
Fabulous.
will manifest.
The name it is Traffic Jam.
We busting that on Take Your
Behind the truck, boy. Soca music gas them up low.
Yeah.
When we start to tell, we stop why.
Yeah.
We causing traffic. This is a traffic jam. This is a traffic jam. Carnival 2024, we
Tell me.
causing a traffic jam. Only know that. You want exit?
One more.
Bad man, give me eyes, I'm fed up. I'm in a fool, can't put me to bed. I'm just a hustle every day, get the bread up.
Yeah.
Enough times and them do it again and again. Bad man, give me eyes, I'm fed up. I'm in a fool, can't put me to bed. I hate a beat for this party.
Tell me.
Because we come from far, we enjoy we life. All of the nights we no eat sacrifice. Mama wasn't pleased, so she feels some blight.
Yeah.
Well, if I got my do and it still wasn't right.
Yeah.
Me run into the music and reset my life.
Yeah.
Through all fight. God! We are singing them, man. We are singing them, man. We are
What's
singing
that?
them, man.
Appreciate your vibes.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Hopefully Tempa is going to be in Unival
For sure.
2024.
Oh, God, well, I don't tell you about the shot
Once the
already.
price nice.
I tell you about the shot already.
Big up your fans. Acknowledge your crew.
Shall
and
sir.
End the show. You end the show.
The whole
show
of
is
the
yours.
West Side. Big up my mom, my number one supporter. I have like 2 nieces and a nephew. Shouts to them as well. Shouts to Aspect Management. Shouts to all the people that supporting Tempa from since day one. I love you guys. I remember the sky is the limit. Tie where you like. No long talk, only steam.
This has been Take Your Shot Tempa. We love you again.
Tie where you.
Real vibes. Junior K. We are the
Yeah, man.
boss.